Across the state today, schools celebrated with songs, dances and sweets. It's a day dedicated to the joy, innocence and future of our young ones. But behind these celebrations, a disturbing trend is emerging, one that demands immediate attention. This Children's Day, we are shifting the focus from the usual festivities to a sobering reality check on the safety and security of our children, especially in Dimapur. Nagaland News Network has exclusively obtained data from the Dimapur Women's Police Station, and the numbers from January to November 2025 of this year paints a concerning picture. A significant number of crimes registered against children are not what you might immediately suspect. The leading category is missing children. The total cases registered according to the information received against missing children from January till November this year is 104, out of which 97 have been traced and 7 untraced, which is mostly because of eloping or they ran away. Police sources informed us that under the POCSO Act also 13 cases have been registered. A vast majority of these cases are not abduction, as mentioned, in the traditional sense. They are, as a senior official described, a direct consequence of a lackadaisical attitude and a failure to complain from parents and guardians. A senior police official also told us that the biggest challenge they face is a delay and reluctance from families to report a crime. Parents often report a child missing many days after they have disappeared. By then, the trail has gone cold. Further, when they question the parents or guardians, they are often hesitant to share crucial information about the child's friends, habits or social media activities, which hampers the investigation from the very start. So what is driving this wave of disappearance? The police point to 2 interconnected crises. First is the digital world or the use of social media. Children are increasingly hooked on social media and accessing these social media platforms through their parents' phones or their siblings who are adults and their phones as well. And when they use this, they have a false sense of connection and excitement especially, and contact strangers as well on these social media platforms and get lured by such persons as well. Now, are the parents keeping a check of these children's social media accounts as well? It is not very difficult these days for any child. In fact, as young as 7 to 8 year olds also have social media handles or their accounts or profiles, in fact. So are parents keeping a check on this? Our guardians, wardens in hostels as well, is our teachers keeping a check on all of this. Second, and perhaps the more alarming, is the trend of children, including teenagers, voluntarily running away from home. Many do so to elope with partners they have met online or in their community, while others are simply escaping what they perceive as a difficult home environment. This data forces us to ask a difficult question on this Children's Day. Are we, the adults, failing in our primary duty? The police are doing their part, but they cannot act in a vacuum. The first and most crucial line of defense is at home, as one police officer also told us. The most basic roles that guardians may play could be the vigilance over digital footprints. Knowing who your child is talking to online is not an invasion of privacy, but it is a necessity. Open communications, creating at home environment where a child feels safe to share their problems instead of running from them. These are all given online. Parents can check it out as well. We have been researching a bit on this, of how the environment of a home also affects such incidences. And of course, as mentioned earlier, reporting the crime as soon as it happens without thinking about what society might think and the taboo that it also comes along with. Viewers, the responsibility does not end alone at home. Schools and teachers are the second pillar of a child's safety net. Teachers often notice changes in behavior long before parents do. They must be proactive, looking for signs of distress, withdrawal or risky behavior, and communicating these concerns directly and promptly to the parents. So viewers, this Children's Day, as we celebrate our children, let this also be a day of reflection and resolution. The data from the Dimapur police is not just a set of numbers, it is a wake-up call. Protecting children is a shared responsibility between parents who must be more present, schools that must be more observant, and a community that must be more vigilant. So viewers, as mentioned, this is all a shared responsibility. These are numbers that is just for this year. There are many crimes that go unreported against children, against many cases against the POCSO Act as well. We hear every day in the news, but then again we hear that compromising of the case takes place as well, and the parents do not even want to file a complaint. Guardians don't want to file a complaint. But this Children's Day, as mentioned, let's look back and reflect of how much we are doing as a community and a society to protect our children. Esther here with camera person Timjan for Nagaland News Network.